Saint or Z, you can only choose one? Bitch. We're gonna fight, Anusha. We're gonna fight. Why would Saint or Z for what? Like what am I doing with them if I choose one of them? Like this is breaking my brain. This is breaking my brain. Oh, Saint or Z, what? Ooh. If you're just asking me which is my person, and it's not about like whether I'm attracted to them or attracted to them being with other people, like if it's just like, oh, I just love and adore them, everyone knows that Saint is like my number one person. Like he's just my person. Like I love him and want to protect him, and then sometimes he's hot and it's like disconcerting for me because I'm like, oh, but I don't want to be his mom. I'm not a mom person. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to like nurture or protect people because I'm like, that's not what life is. Like, I'm the kind of person, I'm going to throw my kid out into the world and be like, here's the things you need to know. These are the obstacles you're going to overcome. Here are the tools to overcome them. Figure that shit out. Life is hard. So I don't think I qualify to be like, in so many ways, like I could probably be like an older sister at most to any of these kids because I would be like, oh yeah, so what happened when you fucked them? Oh, you probably should have done A, B, C, and D. I'm the one giving you advice to make better choices. I'm not the one telling you not to do something. I'm like, oh, you want to do that? Here's how you do that safely so you come home alive. Like that's the person I am. So if you're talking about that, it would be Saint. If you're talking about the person that I would date in real life out of all of them, it's always been Z or Mew. Like those are the two that if I was like thinking of someone I would actually date in real life, I like their personalities. I like their thought processes. I love the way they look. So you got career, you got mentality and lifestyle, and then you have looks. Look, those are the bare minimum I need to even be interested in somebody. And I love the way both of their brains work, and like they both have really big hearts. And so for me, those are the two that I'm like, oh, if I was to date somebody, actually date them outside of all this shipping bullshit, they would be my type. Whew. I'm gonna take a breath. My internet bae, Hitomi 2007 to the 8th power says, I have a question. Did you ever bake a birthday cake? Yes, I have baked many birthday cakes, as well as had birthday cakes baked for me. I love baking. I don't bake as much in this apartment, but when I used to live in downtown Brooklyn in New York with one of my ex-girlfriends who's a terrible person, they all are, you'll sense a theme. I used to like bake all kind of shit, bread, like pasta, like I love all that shit. Like I love cooking, period. And so I've definitely made cakes, but they're not like, I'm not the best at frosting or decorating, and so my cakes are never like magical, but they taste good, and that's what matters. They taste really fucking good. I love to make a good little red velvet. I love a chocolate. I only like cream cheese frosting. I'm not a buttercream frosting. I think that shit's so fucking gross. Like I don't know how y'all do it. Like get it away from me. Fondant, not doing it. Like it has to taste good and look good, and my cakes are like, they look good enough, but like I have been wanting to bake a cake, especially watching so much Bon Appetit. Like some of their cakes, I'm like, ooh, I want to make a pretty cake. And I know some people, they make really pretty cakes, but most of them are people that I don't like. What's that about? I don't know. If you did, I want to know what kind of birthday cake. And if no, okay. I want to say it was probably like chocolate on chocolate. You know what I did? That's not a birthday though. I feel like I've made one for at least one or two of my exes, and like we were all pretty basic back then and poor, and so it was probably like some old regular ass, like I've definitely made a cherry chip cake with strawberry frosting for someone because that's one of my favorite fucking cakes. Yellow cake with chocolate frosting is one of my favorite cakes. Have I ever made a mousse cake for anyone? No. That's probably it. Like, no, that wasn't from scratch either. Yeah, so it's probably like shit like that. I've made other cakes, but they weren't for birthdays. And so like, if it's like birthday, it's usually nostalgic for whoever it is. And so for me, I don't like box cake for the most part, but if it's my birthday and you're making me a strawberry chip cake with or a cherry chip cake with strawberry frosting, I want it to be fucking Heinz. I want it to taste like my childhood. I want it to taste like sugar, diabetes, and a heart attack. Like that's what I want because I want the nostalgia factor. If you could produce a BL short movie having a cat as a cast, the Demundi boys, but can't use Saint or Z, who would you pair as main character and what would the genre be? Why are y'all coming for me like this? This comes from Sutton Moore. I'm not using, well, I guess I did use, I'm not using people's real name unless I use their real name online, and I don't really use any of these people's real names online. So Sutton Moore set me up with this question. Demundi, main couple, genre. So we have, can I still use Joss? Well, Joss is really over, I'm going to be stringent with myself. Joss is over at GMMTV. So no Joss, no Z. So that leaves me Poppy, that leaves me Park, that leaves me Mark, that leaves me Max, that leaves me Nat, that leaves me Toy. And I'm forgetting someone. I'm always forgetting someone in Demundi. I'm forgetting two people. I don't know. No, the two are gone. Okay, so that's it. So no, Jimmy and Tommy. What the fuck is wrong with my brain? There's so many fucking boys. Is there 10 or 11? I thought there was 9. And okay, I'm not gonna do it to myself. Okay, I'm not gonna pick Poppy because he's too goofy for anything I would write. I'm not a comedy writer. I might pick Park. I like Park a lot more, especially now that I've seen him act. I'm not a big Mark person, so I'm gonna take him off the table. So we have Park. I love Max and Nat, but like, I don't know, the way that they showed them towards that, like that outtake kind of made me, I'm still uncomfortable with that outtake of them, like where it was like, anyway, I don't know. We're going to take them off. We're also going to take Jimmy and Tommy off because I've seen them a lot as well. So then now we have Park, Toy, and I've already forgotten whoever else. Ooh, I should have wrote this shit down. I could see, okay, I will do Park and Toy. I'll do Park and Toy and a murder mystery. And Toy is a detective and Park is somebody he's trying to interview to figure out what happened. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. And they're not going to become a CP, though. Do they have to become a CP? She didn't say that. They just have to be main characters. Yeah, I don't know who they'd end up with, but that's the genre. That's the story. They're the main characters, and maybe they each find somebody else to be with. Who knows? I don't care. So that's what I would do. I don't know. I'm still into Park Sang, and so I've already done my main character, so maybe I get to have Sang be Park's love interest in this murder mystery. Let me know in the comments below. If Peachin came to you and told you that you could spend a whole day with Saint if you do X, what X would you never do even for Saint? Whoo, these questions are painful. These questions are painful. There's so much I would never do. I'm not that kind of person in terms of like able to do things I don't want to do. So what kind of some things would I never do? If I had to promote something I didn't want to promote, if I had to try to sell something, because I'm pretty anti-capitalist for someone who's in a super capitalist society, so I don't like selling shit, especially if it's not something I believe in. If I had to lie to him or convince him of something, if that was like the something, like get together with him and convince him to do X, like I wouldn't want to do anything like that. Yeah, I mean, there's probably a long list, to be honest. I'm just going to stop there. Those are the things that come to mind that I'm like, I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't do that. So yeah, I guess like I would just want to meet the baby on our own terms with no weirdness and like probably interview him and like, you know, be some kind of support system. I like boundaries. Using our Twitter names, if you had to make the Demundi TV name, which of us would you choose and who would be who? So who do you think is a lot like Max, like Park, etc., etc.? Damn it. This is going to be a 2-part video. Okay, well then I got to pull up my friends list then, don't I? Okay, let me open up another window for this. And let me look at the people. Okay. This is so fucking hard. Oh my god. I'm trying to say. I would say for like in terms of sheer chaos, funny, weird, off the wall, but also like when she chooses to be serious, like actually can like say some really real shit. I would say that Aga Khan, my girl Azzo, would be Poppy. Is this based on personality or based on the name? Let's see what she said. Oh yeah, no, I think it's like a lot like. So yeah, that's fine. So yeah, so Aga Khan would be Poppy. I feel like Park is like a kind of like a fatherly or like big brother or uncle kind of person. So for him, maybe I would pick like he's fun, but he's more mentor like. So maybe for Park, I would pick I just had a person in my brain. Oh my BL gods. I would pick Park for Oh my BL gods as far as like someone who's like kind of like is fun but like likes to keep everybody on track. For Max, we would need a cute baby kind of person. So I would pick probably one of my kids, and I'm leaning towards it's a cross between Laura. What is her current Hourly Mugolf, I think is her current like Twitter name. And then maybe my son, which is like his is like chick or something weird. Like I don't but yeah, my son. I'll put people's hashtags down below. For Max to me is like super chill and kind of like underrated, but has like a definite like sex appeal to him, and I love how mouthy his smile is. He has like one of those big smiles, which I really like. For him, this is really fucking hard. Oh, maybe Gracie. I'll give it to Gracie. Or Gofkenwood. There's no A in her at name. Okay, who do we have left? Who would I? Ooh, a true being of chaos, the exo god, my ex-wife. Who would I give her? She's really magnetic. She has a hell of followers. She's super chaotic, but like everybody loves her in spite of how wild she is. Damn, and I've already given up some of the people that I might. Maybe maybe a Joss. If Joss was still in Domundi, he's kind of still in Domundi, so I would give her Joss because like there's just something magnetic about her, and I don't fucking know what it is because she gets on my nerves. But you just like you like her in spite of yourself. She's gonna be cracking up when she hears how bad I'm talking about her. But whatever, that's just our relationship. Okay, who do I have left? So I did Poppy. I did Poppy. I did Park. I did Max. I did Nat. I did Joss. So we have Tanum. Who I would pick somebody. Tanum is like cute and sweet, but kind of timid. So for I'm not Tanum. For a Toy, who would I pick? Oh, you know what? Maybe H2O Sep or Therapy Heart 203. Like I like her a lot, and I think she is kind of like it's not that she's shy, but she can be a little reserved, but also very sweet. So I would pick her. Who do I have? I have a Z. Who would I pick for Z? I mean, I feel like I'm almost compelled to say Goo, but like I don't think Goo, even though Z is Goo's favorite person in the entire universe, probably even including herself, I don't think that their personalities are the same. So for Z's personality, funny, sweet, introverted. I'm going to go into my DMs for this one and see who do I talk to that's like that. I want to pick my boo, but she she's not as silly or as funny. She's just more like sweet and shy, but she's like more savage than Z is, so I can't pick her. Also a little too savage. Everyone in my life is savage because, like, how could you put up with me if you weren't also like a savage? This is hard. Somebody that makes me... Maybe, you know what? Actually, no, because she's pretty funny. I would pick Sutton more. Are you happy this was your question that I've been spending 20 minutes on, and you get to have Z? Congratulations. I want to give someone that shippers yes. Who do I want to give? Who's okay? It's so hard to keep all these names straight in my head. Like, my brain is literally kind of imploding on itself. Who have I not done? Oh, I haven't done Jimmy. I haven't done Tommy, and I haven't done somebody else. Again, forgetting somebody. Damn, but I want something else for her. Jimmy. Who's a Jimmy? No. Harumi can be Jimmy for sure. Like, someone who's like very sure of themselves, doesn't think that gender and sexuality is a big deal, and happy to advocate about it. Like, yes, 100%. I don't know who could be Tommy, because Tommy he just has such a unique personality that I don't know who would fit him. So I'm just going to stop there. Yeah. These questions are on the fly, so this is what you get.